Hey guys, what do you think of that new intro? Isn't that cool? I was actually able to make that in Canva. So if you are not familiar with all the different things that you can do in Canva, you've got to get on board. Um, that was a lot of fun to make. So I just wanted to hop on here because I'm getting ready to create some graphics for my Facebook pages. And I thought, well, I can chat and design. Just to show you guys again some of the things you can do with Canva, some of the things you can do with our Instagram and Facebook templates that are available at IJCUniversity.com. Make sure you grab that. And today we kicked off our 30-day social media challenge. So if you missed that live, make sure you check up in the feed for the live video that happened earlier today. I actually had to record it twice because the first time the audio was not good. But that's okay. So I challenged all of the participants to go ahead and, in addition to recording your day one, I'm sorry, your day zero insights, to plan out your social media content for the next 30 days. And so, in the free printable that you can download when you join the challenge, are two things. So, one are just some sample prompts that can help get your creative juices flowing. And then the second one is actually a content calendar. And so this is what it looks like before you fill it in. This is what it looks like after you fill it in. So I have actually created 30 days of social media content specific to Facebook, specific to my Nene and Sophie custom business. And so what I'm going to do now that I know what the posts are going to be, I'm going to take the templates that we have available. And I'm going to just start designing some of the Facebook posts. So I at least want to maybe do 5. We'll see how long it takes me to do them while we're live. But the goal is to get all 30 created. And then I'm going to actually upload these into Meta Business. So the Facebook has its own built-in um, post scheduler that's free, and then it'll just do its thing. It'll post on the days and the times that I need it to post. And all I have to do then is just kind of check in every day and engage with the different posts and things. So, enough of me chit chatting. Let me share my screen and show you guys what we are going to be working with today. Uh, go to my Chrome tab. Okay, and I'm going to share. All right, and really quick. Hey, Beth, how are you? I can see Beth's name. So, you guys, if you haven't already authorized Restream to connect with you, let me drop this link in the chat, and all you have to do is click on it, and then it will let me see your name. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with the good stuff. Okay. So again, these are the templates that we have available in our online store. And I'm going to go to the grid view so you can take a look at all of them. There are 35 templates that are here, and these are fully customizable with your branding, your graphics, your logo, your colors, whatever the case may be that you need to customize these templates. And so I am going to be using this for Nene and Sophie. So I want to actually have my brand board behind here for Nene and Sophie. If you guys can see, yeah. So in my brand board, I actually have the hex codes for the colors that are part of my logo. I also created this in Canva. As a matter of fact, I'll drop a template to this in the IJCU Small Business Academy, so you guys can create your own brand boards if you haven't. So this is very helpful when I want to make sure that the colors match my brand, and I definitely want that to be the case with these posts. So just so you know, like in my content, I have scheduled like the first post is going to be just a business introduction. The second one is going to be Meet Sophie. So I'm going to do a post about who Sophie is and like why that's part of my business name. The third post I'm going to do is the top 5 names you won't find on a keychain. And this post is really cool because my business is all about personalized gifts and lifestyle goods. And so I have a name that's kind of unique, and you never will find my name pre-printed on anything. Like I would always have to have stuff custom made for me. And so I thought that would be a really cool post to drive engagement because there are a lot of people out there that are in the same boat as me and have the unique names that they can never find things already done, already made for them with their name in it. And then it ties back to my business, and what I do is I create personalized gifts and lifestyle goods for folks. So I thought that would be a really cool post. And then the next post after that will be the meaning behind my name. And then the next post after that will just be advertising my Mother's Day bundle promo. And then I'll probably do like a flash sale for like 24 hours with that post. So those are like the first 5 posts that I want to make as part of the social media challenge. And now that I know that, I can kind of go through and take a look at which of these templates would work really well for those posts. So, like for example, the first one is introducing Nene and Sophie. So, I really just want something that's going to have my logo on it, and then the word introducing. So, number 13 right here looks like that would work really well. So, I'm going to just take and drag it and drop it up to the top. So, that's going to be my first post. The second post is going to be Meet Sophie. So, it's going to be a picture. And for those of you that don't know, Sophie is my Cricket Joy. I love, love, love her. So I'm going to find a post that is going to have an image and then allow me to just put Meet Sophie on there. This is cute with the Polaroid, but I'm trying to think. I think that picture of her is more of a landscape and not necessarily like this square picture. So I want to find something that would speak to that. Like this one, this would maybe work. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to drag it to number 2. Okay, the third one are the top 5 names you won't find on a keychain. So I could actually do this one and just add a number 5 here. So I'll show you how you can customize the template even more to meet your needs. Okay, fourth post is the meaning behind my name. So it can be, it's going to be kind of like a question because I would like people to then engage and put the meaning behind their name. Okay, I like this one for that. So this is going to be number 4. And then the last one is the Mother's Day bundle promo, and it's going to be a flash sale. And I know that that image is definitely a landscape image. So I want to find one that I could use that is like sale, sale, sale. Let's see. I could use this one and just change. Yeah, let's use this one and then we'll just change the frame that's there. Okay, so now I have my 5 templates lined up that I want to use for my first 5 posts. So I'm going to go ahead and close this grid view and go back to my live view. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to change the colors to match my brand. So I am going to just go click on these dots here and then come over here to colors. And then I'm going to click on this one right here where it says add a new color. If you didn't have your colors already set, I believe I have, do I have my brand here? No, I don't have it here. Okay, so I'm going to come here, click the plus sign, and then go down here. And I'm going to look at what the hex code is for my pink color. And I'm going to input it in there. Okay, and then down here it says change all. And I'm going to just click yes, because now it's going to change all of the pink across the page that you see to that particular color. See how easy that is? Okay, and then the text here, I want it to be the green. It may be the green already. I'm just going to double check the hex code. Nope, it's not quite. So I'm going to update that. 9B. Okay, click enter. And again, change all. So now it's going to change all of those greens or that teal color to that one. And then I actually have this brown color that I want to use instead of black. So I'm going to click again on the black color, click the plus sign, and type in that hex code. Okay, press enter, and then change all. So now it's just going in and it's going to change all of the black shapes, let's say, that appear to that color. So now I can go ahead and get to designing. So the first thing I want to do is I want to add my logo. I don't know if I've saved this in my logo. I have not, but I know I have it in uploads. So I'm going to search, yep, and I type in Nene. And this is why it's important too to like save as you upload things into Canva and as you do projects into Canva, that you use names for them so that you can search and find your stuff, especially when you have probably hundreds of images saved to your Canva profile like I do. So I'm going to just click this one to add it. And I'm going to hover over that box, and then it fits right in there perfectly for me. I'm going to change this, and I'm going to just put introducing, and then 3 dots. Okay, and now I can play around with the fonts. If I want to use the fonts from my brand, I know from on my my brand board that these are the fonts that I use. So I can pick and I can search for the fonts. So I can use either Angelina. I think I want to use Anton because Angelina is close to what Nene is. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to do this with 3 dots. I'm going to go ahead and I want it to be all caps. And then I want to add maybe an effect just to make it pop. So I'm going to come up here to effects. I'm going to do a shadow. I can change the color of my shadow to pink to make it pop out just a little bit. And then if I want to make the introducing even bigger, I can just drag and make that bigger. Okay. And then I'm going to just call this, I'm going to number it for 01 and then just introducing. And this is important because introducing, when I download these graphics, it's going to put them in a zip folder. And so I want them to be in order, in the order that I'm going to actually be posting them. So that's why I'm going to number them with the number, a 2-digit number, 01, the period, and then whatever you want to call that. So post 1 graphic is already ready to roll, right? Hey guys, thank you for popping on in. If you have any questions as I'm going through, please be sure to just put them in the comments and I will definitely come back and answer those questions. I am just designing some Facebook posts in preparation for the 30-day Facebook challenge that we kicked off today. And I'm using our templates, our 30+ templates for Canva. And if you want to grab your copy of the templates, you can go to IJCUniversity.com and you should see a link to go ahead and purchase those templates. if you want to. They're fully customizable, fully editable, as you can see. I am working on editing and making some changes to those templates. So thank you guys again for joining. All right, so our second post is Meet Sophie. Okay, so again, I think I have, yep, there's little Miss Sophie. And for those of you that don't know, Sophie is my Cricut joy. I am a avid Cricut lover. I think last count was 7 Cricuts from the very first one that ever came out, went up to the Cricut. The newest one I think I have is the Cricut Maker, or Sophie maybe the newest one. Can't remember. But because this here is close to the background, I'm going to change this color actually. And let's see what that brown looks like. Yeah, I'm going to pop the brown in. I'm not going to change all because I don't want it to change every teal item on here. Okay, so then I am going to just do this text, and I'm going to do Meet Sophie. And actually, I'm going to do it separate because I want Sophie to be a different font. Okay, so maybe Meet is going to be in Angelina. Let's see what that looks like. That's cute. And then the color, I want it to be, I have a light color. It's not white, but it's like a beige. So again, I'm going to click here and I'm going to insert my hex code for my brand. Okay. And now I have here Meet. Okay. And then I'm going to just add another text, and I'm going to just put Sophie. And this is the font that Sophie is in, is actually called Summer Baby. And keep in mind that I pay for the pro version of Canva. Our templates, you're able to use them with the free version of Canva. You just won't have access to all these different fonts and elements. Okay, so let me move her down just a little bit. And yeah, that will work good. And then let me change her color to, what other colors haven't we used from the brand? Well, actually, I kind of like this one. Let's see. Okay, so it's this one. And actually, I'm going to take this image and I'm going to replace it because I just want a bar to go across the top. Okay, so again, with our templates, you can delete and you can add things. I'm going to add just like a rectangle here and just kind of have it go across the top. But I still want to keep it the brown color from the brand. Okay, and I want this to be at an angle like that triangle shape was. Let's bring this up a little bit. And I'm actually going to bring this down just so we can get all of Sophie in there. Now we just go ahead and resize this font. And if I want again, I can add an effect. There's hollow, that's cute. Splice, echo. I like echo. Let's do echo. And again, if you wanted to change the color, so if I wanted to make it pink instead of the white color, I like that. All right, so we got Meet Sophie. So this is number 2. Remember to name each one of your posts so that when you go back to download them, they are in order. How do you upload templates into Canva? So if you're referring to the templates that you got from IJCU University, If you click on the link that's in the download file, you should get a PDF. And on the PDF, it says, click here to download your Canva templates. Once you click that link, it's going to automatically open up Canva and it's going to open up the links for you in there. Okay. There's a video on that download document as well, the instructional video that'll walk you through how to get your templates active in Canva. Thanks so much for asking. Yeah, you need to use your joy more. I know a lot of people give the joy such a bad rap, but let me tell you, it is so convenient, because if you just have a small project or you need to do something very quickly, to be able to pull the joy out, it's this big. Matter of fact, I have Sophie with me. I can show you guys really quick. To be able to pull it out, do your project, and put it away, as opposed to having to pull out your bigger machine, clear space for it, and all that. Like, the joy is fantastic. Like, she goes with me if I'm doing like a pop-up place, or I recently went to a conference for planners and we had badges. Is my badge up here? Yep. Let me show you my badge. It was called Better Together. It was up north. And they gave us these conference badges. Well, the badges didn't have a name right here. And so people were like running around looking for Sharpies to write their name. And since I had a vending booth, I was like, hey guys, if you want me to personalize your badge, stop by my booth. I had Sophie with me. I plugged her up and I had like a line nonstop of people that wanted me to cut out their name in vinyl and personalize their badges for them. So most of them, I just told them to give me a donation because I didn't plan on doing that. But most of them gave me like $5. So imagine, so next year when I'm a vendor, like that's all I'm gonna do is just set up $5. It literally takes me like that to cut the name out with my Cricut Joy, and that money helped kind of pay for like the supplies that I needed to do for my booth. So the joy is underrated, but I get a lot of leverage and a lot of use out of Sophie. Okay, so that's post number 2, meet Sophie. Post number 3 is going to be the top 5 names you won't find on a keychain. So this is simple. What I'm going to do first is take and highlight these because I need to move them up because I need to add one more circle. So actually, I'm going to resize it a little bit so that I can fit one more. And then I'm going to just take and I'm going to select the circle. I'm going to hold down Shift, select the number, keep Shift hold down and select the text. Then I'm going to come up here to these 3 dots and I'm going to click duplicate, drag it down and line it up. And then now there's this line back here that I'm going to just extend on down. Okay. And then just change this to number 5. So now I have space. And again, I'm going to highlight all these because the number 1 is kind of cut off at the top. And using my arrow keys, I'm going to just nudge it down a little bit. All right. And so here, I'm going to just put, I'm going to do top names. Okay. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to actually duplicate this again with the 3 dots, the number 5. And I'm going to just kind of bring this in. Okay. Now I'm going to just make this bigger. And I'll change the color to that. And then I'm going to change the transparency. Okay. And I'm going to position it behind the top, top names. I'm just move it backward. There we go. And then I'll just put a little space in between here. Let's move this over, make this bigger. And there you have it. Top 5 names. That's all I'm gonna put there because I can put the rest in the actual caption. Okay, and so then I did some research. I just Googled. I'm gonna actually move this back one more so that it's behind here. Oh, let's go back some more. Let's just move to the back. There you go. Okay, click off of it. Here we go. And then I wrote the names down. Della, Scout, Mercedes, Asha, and Oriana. And I can obviously resize the names. Probably should have did this first before I typed them all out. Yeah, let me show you guys that easier way, and I'll just retype them. So let's say, let me go ahead and do the font and everything for the first name. So we want to do Summer Baby. I think that's cute. The color, it could be the little off-white, or there's actually a beige color that's part of my brand that we haven't used yet. So let's go ahead and incorporate that. Okay. And it's a little hard to see with the green, with the this background. I can either change it or add an effect. Let's see if we can add an effect. We do shadow, change the shadow to black. Yep, that works very well. Okay, so now all I have to do is just take this and I want to duplicate it and just put it in place by the numbers. And then it's going to line the other ones up for me automatically. Okay, so now let's go back and retype those names. It was Della, Scout, Mercedes, Asha, and Oriana. Okay, Mercedes is kind of going over, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller. It's okay if it goes over the 5 a little bit, just so it's not distracting, and I think that looks really good. So now this is number 3, top 5 names, okay? All right, let's see. The next one that we're going to do is the meaning behind my name. So what I wanna do here is ask a question. What is the meaning behind, make it a little bit smaller, your name? Okay, so now again, I want to make sure that I am using fonts for my brand. So I can do Angelina, and then here I can do Summer Baby. Or I can do them all the one font. We'll figure that out. Well, let's get the colors together. So this has a lot of the colors already from the brand. It doesn't have this color, and I have 6 colors. So the only other one would be the like off black color. We could do it this way. I kind of don't like that, so I'm gonna do then let me just make this smaller. Yeah, I like this a lot better. And then what I'm thinking I want to do is I want to add a circle behind here to kind of house the text. And let me just see what it looks like white. Okay, that looks okay. And then other things that you can always add, like what if I wanted to add Sophie? Just as kind of like a peekaboo. And again, this just kind of adds a little personality to your post. Kind of turn her a little bit. So it's kind of like she's peeking on the app. Kind of like Sophie's asking the question, what does the meaning behind your name? And let me just add a little drop shadow behind there so it pops a little bit more. And with the drop shadow, you can change how dark or light it is. You can change how close it is to the text or how far away it is. So you can always edit those effects. And again, some of these effects may not be available on the free version, but I also want to duplicate this for a second and just kind of create like a little outline behind it. Okay, and then the one in the back. Let me see. That's not the one. Is it the one in the back? Yeah. Yep. And then let me just get these two centered. Mm. So I'm going to select the first circle and then I'm going to select the second circle if it's going to let me. First circle, second circle. I'm going to go to position and I'm going to click center. And now they're both aligned. Okay. So there we have post number 4. Okay. And then our final post is going to be my Mother's Day bundle promo. So what I'm going to do is here, and I'll show you a trick. So I'm going to put flash here, sale. Okay, and then here, this one. Trying to grab the one in the back. Let me just move this over and change this to flash. And then just stretch it out so it can fit. And move sale back over. This is not the right color, actually. So before I move this, let's change this to our brand color. Okay. And then the other thing I need to do, because remember I said my image, and if I go to uploads, it should be one of my recent images. I actually don't have it down here, so let's upload it. There it is. So as you can see, this is like a rectangular image that I want to do. So I am actually going to, let's see, could do this here. Let me look at the grids. Grids, and the reason why I use grids is it just makes the image that much cleaner in here. So here's a frame, like I can add this one here. And that looks like that's the same proportion as this. So I'm gonna click here. Yep, and then now what I can do is just make it bigger. Okay, so I'm gonna have this here, and then what I wanna do is I'm gonna animate these. So this is actually gonna be a post that moves. So we're gonna have to probably download it a little bit differently, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So I'm gonna click on animate, and you can see different things that your post can do. You can rise, pan, fade, breathe in, drift, okay? Our typewriter, ascend, mode writing. Okay, that kind of looks like a flash, doesn't it? Or that one. So I'm gonna do block for this one, and then for this one at the bottom, I'm actually gonna do burst. Yep, I like that. And then sail, I'm going to actually bring this to the front. Okay, and let's animate this as well. Oops. Yeah, I kind of like it coming down like that. Okay, so that's how we'll do it. I'm gonna just move this, I think more to the center. And let's see, let's play it. Oops, that's not what we want to do. And again, this post is just to get attention. So we don't really have to worry about, I know that like the sale is covering up the image a little bit, but it's okay. It's really to just get their attention and for them to click the link to see exactly what it is. And the way that I have this particular Facebook business page set up is that I can tag the product in this post, and then they can actually purchase the product from Facebook. Okay, that's a whole other situation. But so this part is not as important to me as just the post getting attention of people, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this 5, and I'm gonna just do flash sale. Now, we've only done the first 5 templates, and we know there's 30 plus templates. So that's okay. I am going to rename this file to Nene and Sophie 30-day challenge posts. So I know what this is. And this will be the name of the folder that is created with these first 5. So I'm going to go and we're going to download twice. We're going to go to share. We're going to go to download. Now we're going to change this to PNG, and we're not downloading all 35 pages. We're going to download page 1, 2, 3, and 4. Done. Okay, we're going to download those 4 pages. Those 4 graphics, and it's going to take a minute to download. Okay, and it automatically downloads them as a zip file. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to do share again. I'm going to download, and it's already at MP4, which is what I want. And this time I'm only going to select number 4, page 5, which is my flash sale, because that is the only one that has the animations that I want in my graphics. And then it's going to go ahead, it's going to download them. The only thing is, because it's downloading the single post, it's going to name that post this this name right here. So I'll definitely have to make sure that I go back and rename that post. Okay, so while that is downloading, yeah, definitely. Canva is a lifesaver. Like, I have a degree in graphic design. I've taught graphic design to high school students for 10 years. So I know Photoshop and all that fancy stuff. but I do everything I can in Canva just because it's great for maximizing your time. Like literally, I created that stop sharing. I created that intro countdown video and it took me like a minute to create it. So Canva is fantastic. It does a lot of different things. I was also able to create the the background that you see. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I, no, you can't see it. Oh wait, there it is. So this background that's playing right here, I created that in Canva as well. So I absolutely love it. You can do so many things with it, um, and people don't maximize it. And especially if you have the pro version, then like it has stock vid like this video of this girl working. Let me see if I can turn my camera off and you can see it better. Yeah. Okay, so the video of this girl working was a stock video in Canva, and because I have the pro version, I can totally use it for anything that I want to use it for. So that is pretty cool. Also, the audio that is in that you heard in the countdown video, that's also licensed through Canva because I have the pro version. I don't have to worry about copyrights or trying to find any audio to use. So thank you guys for hanging with me. I hope this was helpful. Um, you'll start to see those Facebook posts going up on my Nene and Sophie business page. So if you want to follow me on Facebook and you can kind of see how I write the captions and things to go along with them and how I engaged with my followers on those posts, that would be awesome. If you want to download the templates or if you want some free templates, make sure you join our 30-day social media challenge. You can click on the link on IJCUniversity.com, click 30-day challenge, join the challenge, and then you will get access to templates as well. And if you want the full 30 plus templates for both Instagram and Facebook, you can also find those at IJCUniversity.com. All right, guys, have a fantastic